Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Romantic versus Lin. This game taking place here on Last Refuge. We have Lin spawning as the red orc over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Romantic has spawned as the blue human over here on the top right. Getting a little bit of a sore throat. Hopefully I'll be able to get through this cast and not have too many issues. Thank you everyone out there who has subscribed to me on Twitch, who has given me donations and all sorts of fun jazz there. Apparently YouTube has been, well, not rewarding me, and a lot of the views out there, I guess people are running ad block and whatnot. Yeah, things aren't going all too well in that front, but hopefully things will turn back around a little bit later. But yeah, still having a lot of fun casting Warcraft 3 for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's always great to be able to just play some games, or not play some games, cast some games, and look into how the meta is currently evolving. Now, this is still patch 1.30. I believe it is not 1.31 as of yet, but 1.31 will have some major changes. The majority of those changes, I think in terms of meta style gameplay decisions being different, is going to be undead. But, well, maybe I should have talked about this in my last game where there was actually an undead player. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. It is going to be a Blade Master going up against an Archmage. No big surprises here in terms of the hero choices. Archmage very strong and leading a human army, especially with all of those casters. One of the big abilities for the human army is to use slow to try and, well, slow things down. For the orc army is generally slow already. They're not known for their fast movement speed all across the map, save for that Blade Master. And because of that, anytime that you can make their weakness even more prominent, that is how you can, well, perhaps punish your opponent. Blade Master quickly sells the Scroll of Town Portal, picks up a Circlet of Nobility, and it looks like Lin is in the harassment game today. Forest Troll Trapper will end up getting taken down with really no effort there whatsoever. There it goes. Archmage sitting at level 1 has a Ring of Protection +2 and may try to get some free damage onto that Grunt. Grunt doing a little bit of scouting and realized, you know what? Not too much to really talk about. Forest Troll High Priest will get taken down, picking up a Potion of Replenishment, just exactly what the doctor ordered. One quick thing to note is that the Blade Master does not have a Voodoo Lounge as of yet. So getting a replenishment potion early to recover hit points and also get a little bit more mana, that is a very big deal. Blade Master shows up, going to get some damage here. Is the Archmage going to even bother to turn around and fire back to stop all of that healing? No, it is not, and it's going to give nearly a full stat Blade Master some time. Meanwhile, back on the other end, Footmen, what are they doing here? The Footmen are going to try and do a bit of engaging away from the Archmage, but the Blade Master is already here, ready to go. All right, big news. The Footmen must have, well, realized what was going on. They're purposely aggroing the creeps, and where the Forest Troll Berserkers going now, I'm not 100% sure, trying to pull the aggro away. Meanwhile, the Archmage is trying to steal experience down at the other side. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Creeps are a resource, and if you're able to steal your opponent's creeps and get their items, that is a big advantage. Meanwhile, back off on the other side, Blade Master ends up getting surrounded. However, well, surrounding the Blade Master with a bunch of low hit point footmen, not necessarily the best idea, as that Blade Master can punch his way out of, well, that particular paper bag. Blade Master finishes off that Footman there, now down to 77 mana. Is it going to try to go after any additional units? I do not believe so. Blade Master sitting at 108 experience. Meanwhile, let's take a look. Archmage is sitting at level 2 with double Circlet of Nobility, Boots of Speed, and it may try to come in for a bit of harassment. Tauren Totem is now getting placed down here. I do not see any hiring of a Beastmaster either, as the Blade Master picks up a Wand of Illusion, gets an ensnare onto a Footman, and we may see a little bit of an engagement here. Footman now trying to fight back against the Blade Master. Blade Master is going to try to get away, going to try to get some damage there. Looks as though it's going to get taken down. There it goes. Gives level 2 to the Blade Master and now is retreating back. Blade Master, however, has to be very careful. There's the illusion right there as the footmen are just going to chase after that Blade Master now. Still not having a healing salve. That does end up causing problems. Grunts taking a bit of damage there. Meanwhile, the Blade Master still walking around off to the north. Shadow Hunter will be coming bearing gifts. Meanwhile, Blade Master is currently wind-walking his way. He purposely bought the Dust of Appearance, hoping that his opponent would not be able to buy it, and that is the perfect opportunity, as we're going to see a healing salve now onto that Blade Master, and perhaps trying to clear out this particular creep camp. All right, Shadow Hunter, there you go, as that Shadow Hunter illusion is going to be absorbing a fair bit of damage. Blade Master will stay at level 2. Shadow Hunter will stay at level 1. Excuse me, as the Archmage now makes its way back around the corner. Let's take a look. We are getting into a Mountain King. We are going into dual Arcane Sanctums with that Arcane Vault, so Spellbreakers will be added here. Shadow Hunter having a bit of a problem. Is it going to be able to get away? No, it is not. Felled by the Water Elemental as the Shadow Hunter falls at level 1. Blade Master could try and go after some of these other units now, perhaps make his opponent pay a little bit. Denial on a footman there. That footman looked like it had a free run back home, only to see the Archmage say, "You are the weakest link, goodbye." Grunt now chasing off to the north. Blade Master here, ready to go. What's happening next? Ensnare right there on the Forest Troll Trapper. Archmage is going to continue to, try to put pressure back. But this is a really awkward spot for Romantic. Romantic wants to clear out this creep camp, but knows that just a hop, skip, and a jump away, Lin's Orc army is here to punish. Militia now joining in on the fight, though, and I don't believe Lin was expecting that. There is a Book of the Dead. Book of the Dead now being used here, and it's going to force an engagement in a spot where I do not believe he was ready. All right, a handful of footmen going to get taken down right there. Now the creeps are all that are left here. And is this going to perhaps be a good opportunity for the Blade Master to get to level 3? Picks up a Potion of Greater Healing. Shadow Hunter is currently out. Mountain King now returning the favor alongside the rest of the human army to punish while getting creeped. As, Archmage, Priest, and Mountain King, a rather small skeleton army, currently just trying to at least make it not easy for Lin. Blade Master down to 170 hit points. Mountain King could turn back around. Spirit Link, that is the reason why the Mountain King... Oh, did it get some experience? It looked like it did. Not 100% sure, though. Yeah, I'm actually now 100% sure. No gold was given to Lin, so that means Romantic must have gotten the kill. Back down to the south here, Ogre Mauler will get finished off. It will give level 2 to the Shadow Hunter and level 3 to that Blade Master. Shadow Hunter now with Healing Wave can hope to, keep that Blade Master topped off a little bit more. Meanwhile, a lot of casters have joined in on the fight here. Blade Master may try to steal a little bit of experience. Is he going to do exactly that? Yes. And does he get the tome? Yes, he also gets the Tome of Experience and is able to get away. Now, in the future 1.31 patch, that is not going to work any longer. The cooldown on Windwalk comes after you break Windwalk, so the Mountain King perhaps could have been able to Stormbolt it and cast a slow onto that Blade Master, perhaps even reveal it, making it just that much more difficult. Shadow Hunter finishes off some more units here. Gonna go after the Rock Golem Creep Camp. Meanwhile, a hop, skip, and a jump away. We see Romantic right here as well. We are going to be looking at a potential Creep Jack situation. However, the Forest Troll Trapper will fall far too quickly before the Blade Master is able to get here to reinforce. Romantic versus Lin, Water Elemental in that front position. Is it just going to end up getting ensnared? No ensnare. There's the ensnare. Blade Master and Shadow Hunter. Well, Shadow Hunter could perhaps get to level 3, but still a bit shy. Continuing with the creeping right now, Archmage sitting at level 3, Mountain King sitting at level 2. And what is the follow-up play? Romantic is just looking to mass up his army now. He does have the sorceresses and the priest, but he doesn't have the adept training as of yet. You need a lot more mana to win out on the fights, especially if your opponent does have a couple of spirit walkers. However, wind riders are now out onto the field as well, as a couple of ensnares are going to make short work onto one of those priests. Water elemental could get taken down. That gets taken down. Spirit Walker gaining a little bit more experience. There's a big clap right there, slowing things across the board as a number of ensnares go down again. Priests are having a difficult time trying to live and fight again. However, the sorceresses and now militia coming in to reinforce going to help out a little bit as well. Raider is going to try to fight in a good spot. There's another big thunderclap, slowing down much of the attack again. More slow onto the Wind Rider, and the sorceress is pretty much fighting in the backfield, being fairly well protected. That is the big issue. Mountain King does have a potion of lesser invulnerability. He is not really in danger of falling as of yet. There is another big clap right there. And Romantic with the claps doing so much damage. Spirit Link trying to save. Is it going to end up getting taken down? A clap takes out the Blade Master. Mountain King with the potion of mana doing a wonderful job and terrible damage to the Orc army. Mountain King could go ahead, throw down a Storm Bolt as well. Are we going to perhaps see slow being cast right there? We need to see a slow in order for that unit to get taken down. Mountain King Spellbreaker, is it going to be enough? One more shot. There it goes. Archmage chasing after all of those units. Mountain King in that front spot with the Boots of Speed. However, without mana, not going to be able to pick off any other remaining units. Blade Master going to get resurrected the old-fashioned way, it appears. Yes, already getting resurrected. Meanwhile, it looks like the Archmage and the Mountain King going to use this opportunity to clear out a creep camp and get level 3 on the Mountain King and perhaps even level 4 on that Archmage. Level 4 onto the Archmage will change things drastically as it gives the Sorceresses, the Priest, and the Mountain King additional mana as well. All right, trying to follow it all up. Mountain King, are we going to see a Stormbolt onto a Grunt? Grunt is already having a bad day. Mountain King comes in with the clap, has a potion of invulnerability. There's a Scroll of Speed. Units are all trying to head around every which way. Is it going to end up getting taken down? No Stormbolt to finish off that Spirit Walker right there as it was able to get away. Meanwhile, units heading back the other side. Spirit Walker is going to go ahead and disenchant. They cannot go into the ethereal form. They would just take extra damage as well. Mountain King trying to finish off more units. There goes one. And this is just now, well, Romantic, almost like a tiger playing with his food. He's nipped the ankles and now knows that his opponent simply can't run all that quickly to get away. However, is Lin just feigning death, or is he actually up against the ropes? That is going to be the question now as the Mountain King, well, goes to try to finish off this Ogre Lord creep camp. Mountain King most likely will not get to level 4. Archmage will stay at level 4 as well, as the Mountain King and the remaining units really need to heal back up. All right, more creeping as well. You can take a look. Wind Rider is right here. Shadowhunter holding at level 3. Blade Master is at 4. And the Ogre Lord will end up getting taken down. Raider is going to try and get away down to 56 hit points, but is recovering nicely. Going to go ahead and get picked up by the Goblin Zeppelin and then dropped back down. All right, remainder of these Forest Troll Berserkers will get finished off here. We do see an Expo already up by Lin, but is it going to be enough? That is the follow-up question. All right, Blade Master gonna go ahead and retreat. Archmage knows that this creep camp just got cleared out. All the units are now wandering away, and it purposely pulled away attention from Lin's expansion. Nicely done here. Blade Master keeping track of the human army and knows that, you know what, I can deal with you doing a little bit of creeping right now. As long as I can hold on to my economic advantage, I will be at least okay. All right, there is a drop inside the base right now, purposely pulling attention away, dropping inside the base, causing major problems. Wind Rider is going to go ahead and get right here. There's an ensnare. There's a disenchant. There goes some more units, as we are going to see, well, the Goblin Zeppelin, in addition to the Wind Rider with the Scroll of Speed, able to get back. All right, purposely pulling Romantic away from key targets. forcing him to head back home. This expansion is very well, very not guarded. One watchtower, one orc burrow. That's not going to be that much. As the Blade Master now gets into position, there is a Mountain King right here, though. It is invisible. The Blade Master could try and break Windwalk, focus down some of those peasants, and there goes one peasant right there. All right, going to go ahead and engage Stormbolt there again as the Mountain King. Well, there goes some more units. All right, Healing Wave coming back. Scroll of Town Portal trying to head back the other way. Mountain King could have some troubles. Is it going to end up getting taken down? There's a big Thunderclap right there. Blade Master needs to get away. Scroll of Town Portal now being used in order to head back. Oh no! Oh, wow. If that Goblin Zeppelin was taken out over the trees, it would not have dropped those units, and that would have been a big loss right there. Wow, you saw one of the attacks still traveling the distance in order to try to get and finish off that unit. All right, Lin has fought his way back into this game, evening up the overall supply. However, the army of Romantic is still very scary. Let's come back and take a look at this Kodo Beast. Are they going to be able to eat any delicious food? That is a big question right here. Let's take a look. Wind Rider is now looking to back up. Archmage with Unholy Aura and a Health Stone. This expansion, now that it's been spotted, pretty much, well, he knows that, you know what, this is not going to be as easy of a game as I thought. This is going to really set things up for a difficult battle now, as the Archmage needs to figure out, where am I going to expand? Am I going to expand? And what is my long-term strategy? Blade Master is at 4. Dust of Appearance doesn't reveal anything. Mountain King simply runs on by. Stormbolt onto a Raider. Raider could end up getting taken down. Healing Wave saves him right there. Kodo Beast eating up 2 of those Spellbreakers already, as the fight is already raging through. All right, Wind Riders going straight after some of those additional units. That frontline Spellbreaker army is very scary. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability being used there as the Blade Master tries to go after a Sorceress, not going to be able to chase it. Watchtower getting in some of that damage. Wind Riders joining in on the fight as well, as the Mountain King, well, in that frontline spot, perhaps going to try to get in a little bit more damage again. All right, Mountain King could be in trouble. Healing Wave trying to save a Raider, unable to do... Well, nope, currently saved, but for how long? Not that long, as we see that the Wind Riders are now going after some of those Spellbreakers too. All right, no Pulverize upgrades in this game. Those Spellbreaker frontline dealing so much damage, as the Blade Master going to try to finish off more and more of those units in the back as well. Raiders, well, trying to get away. Blade Master gets taken down. Archmage now up to level 5 as the level 4 Blade Master falls. Wind Rider could get focused down as well, as the Spellbreakers in that frontline spot just dealing so much terrible damage across so many units. Spellbreakers so powerful, especially when your opponent doesn't have any real normal damage in that frontline location. Mountain King still trying to push on through here. Are they going to be able to do more damage? Mountain King gets up to level 4. Healing Wave saves right there. Wind Rider, all units trying to back up. Archmage is going to be able to finish it off. Oh, denied by the Shadow Hunter, as the Archmage wanted to get to level 5. All right, Spellbreakers once more absorbing damage. Archmage is right here. Priest getting in a little bit of healing. Mountain King trying to switch back around. Kodo Beast look like they're going to be finished digesting their meals and could be coming back for more as well. This is going to be a big deal if the Kodo Beast can, in fact, eat another round of units. Let's take a look at this. Kodo Beast, nope, no, still not in time. The Kodo Beasts are still quite full, still got units in their belly. This Kodo Beast now looking to head back. Is it going to be able to eat anything? Kodo Beast getting Stormbolted. That's going to be a bad day right there. Needs to get away. Scroll of Speed tries to get away. Another Kodo Beast gets in the wrong position, and it looks like Lin, even though he fought back courageously, is not going to have enough gas in the tank to finish off his opponent. Mountain King going to be able to finish off some easy units here. Stormbolt onto the Kodo Beast. Kodo Beast could be in trouble. Nope, does not look like it. Won't be able to finish it off in time, but he is going to eat and run.
Our town is under attack. Ready to ride.
Voodoo Lounge about to get finished off here. Archmage drops a Water Elemental. Mountain King finishing off this Voodoo Lounge, as the Spellbreakers, the Archmage Mountain King caster army, just far too much. Shadow Hunter is sitting at level 5. A Goblin Zeppelin and Blade Master is back out onto the field. Romantic is still sitting at 50 supply, though. And when you take a look at the overall army, the army is really not that much bigger. Let's take a look here. The amount of gold, well, 40 supply compared to 50 here, as this expansion will end up getting taken down. This Great Hall will be coming to an end, and the peons, what are they doing? They should really be transitioning back off to the north. All right, trying to finish off this arcane tower. Blade Master should be able to finish it off with really no problems whatsoever, and now these peasants are all going to get taken down at the hand of the Blade Master here. All right, trying to finish off more and more peasants. One more shot should be able to do it. As you take a look, raiders are going to be heading back every which way. Blade Master wants that peasant, wants to finish off some units. Looks as though, yes, going to finish off one, and now just simply hide right here. All right, Archmage, does it have any easy ways, easy time to heal? All the units are just wandering back. Are we going to perhaps look at a reveal? No unit is making its way over. Blade Master is just going to simply walk on out now, as the army is expecting another drop. Now, Romantic does have the supply advantage still, but is it going to be enough? Mountain King making its way back over, going to try to hide in this location. Peasants or peons now mining gold once more. There is only 2 minutes of mining left at the main base. This gold mine has already collapsed now, as this Kodo Beast is going to, well, finish digesting and, well, finish off this spell breaker here. All right, Shadow Hunter, Thunderclap right there. Mountain King was in a beautiful spot to try to finish off everything here. Gonna go ahead and pick up all of those units and now look to get away. Archmage, well, was actually doing some creeping, even though there's no real benefit to creeping aside from the little bit of gold that it does in fact drop. Blade Master sitting at level 4, Mountain King sitting at level 5. All right, we're going to see a drop right there, trying to finish off some units as the Mountain King, what is it going to really do? Stormbolt tries to finish off a Spirit Walker. Spirit Walker, however, gets heat back up. Mountain King does not have enough of an army to really fight back against this difficult spot. Take a looking at this, we're going to see more and more peasants getting finished off here as the healing wave continues to head on through. Scroll of Speed being used is going to be able to pick up the Zeppelin. Going to try and go for it. Yes, it does pick up the Zeppelin, and it will, in fact, be able to get away, live and fight another day, and we are still getting gold by Lin. Lin now with the supply advantage, dropping off on the island to perhaps do a little bit of healing. Gonna go, what did it, is this guy healing? No, it didn't use the healing salve there. That I am surprised about. I would have thought that the Shadow Hunter would have tried to drop that there. The Mountain King is still revealed, and there you go. This is going to be a bad spot here. The Mountain King and all the units are already here. Stormbolt onto the Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter going to lose a lot of mana right now. Healing Wave, Scroll of Town Portal now to pick up everything and get out of a bad spot. Raiders are once again down across over here. Meanwhile, Blade Master, well, teleported all the way back here. What units were lost? Any units lost here? No, it does not look like it. Maybe a number of more peasants, as the Archmage still creeping out creep camps. And, well, the Mountain King really would have liked... No, he can't get any additional experience either. All right, Lin is currently... If I had to give an advantage to anyone, I would actually say Lin is in the advantage right now. But it could... But it's like a 51-49 advantage. It is really just down to a coin flip, and any battle can go any way at this point. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 5 perhaps could try to clear out one or two more creeps to get that Blade Master to level 5. Then the level advantage would become just strictly neutral. This one water elemental is going to be able to do a lot of damage off over here. And are we going to see a trading of bases? And that is the question. All right, let's take a look at this. We do not have, I repeat, we do not have pillage. Without pillage, well, this is not going to turn into a good spot at all. Scroll of Town Portal teleporting back across over here. Perhaps more peasants can get trained. 326 gold. Disenchant, removing the debuff. Where is the Kodo Beast? Kodo Beast does have a priest in its belly, so that is a little bit of an advantage there. Meanwhile, one peon tries to hide in the trees and, well, gets killed by another water elemental. All right, let's take a look at this. We're going to go into an engagement now. Grunt in that front line spot. Mountain King could go in for a Thunderclap. Stormbolt onto the Blade Master. Blade Master could use a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Not quite sure why it hasn't used that as of yet. There is the invisibility now. There is the reveal. Mountain King currently in trouble. Could get taken down. And it will get taken down. It did not use the potion. No, that was not the Potion of Vulnerability. It was on the Blade Master, not the Mountain King. And with the Mountain King gone, Romantic looks like he is going to end up falling here. Romantic unable to finish off Lin, even though he had a clear advantage, or perhaps Lin was just playing dead, hoping that Romantic wouldn't go for the big kill, and instead gave Lin a chance to escape. 46 supply compared to 45. Only an Archmage is left now. Are we going to see, is this army going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? That's the question. Are the Grunts going to be able to finish off all of these units? The Sorceresses, with their slow, have slowed down much of that army now. Kodo Beast out in on a fight, still eating another Spellbreaker, as we're going to see another Spellbreaker get taken down. All right, low hit point Grunt going to get finished off. Archmage, Brilliance Aura sitting at level 2, does not have a mass teleport, and Romantic throws in the towel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.